Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for our Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about SmackDown, May 24th, 2024. We're in Saudi Arabia. We got Wade, we got Corey on commentary. Oh, my goodness. And I was like, this show started at 10 a.m. on a Friday. I was like, what's going on? Because I was seeing my Twitter pop, and I was like, oh, yeah, they're in Saudi Arabia. Oh, so I went through, I got the highlights, I got the important stuff. I've watched a lot of clips here and there because I'm really excited for the king and the queen of the ring. So I was like, I'm going full effect. I got the lineup as best as possible. This is the semifinals, and we started off with Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair. Who's going to face Lyra? And Lyra's ringside too. And from what I saw of this match, Nia dominated Bianca. Bianca has that hurt knee and everything like that. And afterwards, after Nia gets the win, after destroying Bianca Belair, Kayla gets an interview with her, and Lyra's right there. And Nia's like, hey, I'm coming for that crown, and you cannot stop me. And I was like, ooh, Nia Jax versus Lyra. I was like, okay, I'm interested in this. I'm very interested in this. I don't know who's going to win. So we'll talk about that because I am going to make my picks and predictions on this episode for the King and the Queen of the Ring, PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, the show. Oh man, I'm excited, man. And after seeing all of this, seeing all the highlights and everything like that, I'm really glad I got to see what part of SmackDown. I'm still going to watch the full show, but we go into the Grayson Waller effect. Melo's out there, then LA Knight. And LA Knight and Melo, these two have such an engaging story amongst themselves. Like, these two want to beat the shit out of each other, and who's better? Who can show up who, you know what I mean? And it's LA Knight in Saudi Arabia. Pop for LA, man. But we got Melo who attacks LA, and it sets up a match with the Street Profits and LA Knight versus Melo and A-Town Down Under. From all the highlights I saw this looked like a fun match. But LA Knight and the Street Profits got the win. But I'm very excited to see where we go with LA and Melo. Like, let's build this feud a little bit more, and let's see these two tear it up in the ring. Then we get a Cody and Randy moment backstage before Cody hits the ring, and we get his final confrontation with Logan Paul. Is this a tease? WrestleMania 41 in Vegas? Oh, Cody says good luck, and Randy just has that big Viper-like smile. I'm just like, oh, soon. Or is this at SummerSlam? I don't know. I'd rather have it at WrestleMania, but that would be a great story to tell. Cody versus Randy for that championship. And then we get Cody, a huge pop in Saudi Arabia for Cody. Here comes Logan. He gets booed. But this was fun, man. Logan, they got a brass knucks check in this segment. Checking for brass knuckles. And they get a pat down. Both of them do. And Logan gets a pat down. Of course he has brass knuckles. But, oh, man. He goes, hey, these aren't my pants. This is my brother's pants. I don't wear Prada. That's some good shit, man. But the best part about this whole confrontation is what Cody said to Logan. He's like, look, you are a WWE superstar, but you are not on my level. And he's cooking here. And he calls him, I'm going to beat you, kid. And you're going to regret ever getting in this ring with me. I was like, damn, Cody. I mean, he goes, and Logan just has like, oh shit. Like, you have awoken an aggressive Cody, and he's going to whoop that ass at the King and Queen of the Ring show. But Cody was cooking. Watch this end bit right here, how he ends it, and he tosses that mic, because he looks at him. He goes, I've earned the respect. I've done everything in this business to get where I'm at and busted my ass. And you're going to realize when tomorrow I'm going to whoop your ass, and you're going to regret every single moment of it. And I'm just like, oh, and he called him kid. I was like, ugh, that is the worst insult you can give another wrestler, calling him kid, man. But yeah, the brass knuck checks thing was great. We had Randy backstage, promo. He cuts a promo, basically, doing an interview with Byron. He's in the main event. Then we get Bayley versus Chelsea Green. My girl, Chelsea Green, not winning again, but her homie, Piper, has had enough. She steps in and she starts beating Bayley's ass. Poor Bayley. But this sets up Piper and Bayley win, though. And I realized, too, we still got Clash at the Castle coming up. We got a lot of things down the road. But Bayley and Piper, I can see it. That could be a SmackDown match as well for next week or something like that. But we shall see. I wonder where they're going with Bayley. Who's going to be the next challenger? Is it Piper? Is it not? AJ Styles in a Nick Aldis segment. AJ Styles begging for one more chance at the Undisputed Championship. He says, whoever wins, Cody or Logan, I want to face him for that championship. I need this. And he says he doesn't have much time. And I was like, what does that mean? He doesn't have the time. What, like, is his contract going up? Is he getting set to retire? Like, what's going on with AJ Styles? But he was so passionate. And Nick is like, hey, man, I know you want the championship. I know you do. And as a friend, I would give it to you all day. But as a professional and on this level, I cannot give you that match. You have to earn the opportunity to face the champion. So AJ Styles leaving frustrated. So I was like, damn. Poor AJ Styles. What's going on with him? And Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga, the main event. Randy Orton got the win, and now he will face Gunther. We're getting Gunther and Randy Orton at the show. I'm like, oh, let's fucking go. It's going to be crazy, man. Beating Tama Tonga. And, of course, Solo shenanigans. Solo starts beating down Randy, and here comes Kevin Owens saving his homie. He's like, I got you, Randy. I got you. And I was waiting for something on that level, but that's how we end the show here. Tonga Loa is not here because of passport issues. We got a new QR code with the Wyatt 6. He is all of us. Yeah, we're getting more. We're getting there. We are getting there, and I think we'll probably get a date soon. I know there was something that dropped like 4/7/14 or something like that. Tiff backstage earlier in the show with Bianca. Better luck next time, loser. Popped so hard. I was like, I love Tiffy. Yeah, but better luck next time, Bianca. And Candice and Indy get into it with Bianca. But here comes Jade, the Saber homie, and whatnot. So that's probably going to be a tag team match there. I hope Samantha makes it, because, like, when Chelsea Green got her entrance and they announced her, I was like, you don't have Samantha's level of introducing Chelsea Green. No offense, homie. But overall, from what I saw, everything, it looked like a packed show. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 for now, just because, like I said, I've had to watch this in bits and pieces. I was cutting edge on the cutting floor, watching footage and stuff like that. But I got the gist of what's going on, and it was a big setup. And now we got Nia Jax is going to face Lyra in the finals, and we have Randy Orton versus Gunther. Whew. Oh, it's going to get exciting, y'all. And the Cody Logan segment alone was fucking phenomenal. So, all right, y'all. And the AJ Styles and the Gallows things, he's like, oh, man, what's going to happen there? LA Knight, a lot of good stuff. So, good show from what I've seen. But that is SmackDown, May 24, 2024. Wade and Corey on commentary. We're in Saudi Arabia. We're getting ready for the King and Queen of the Ring. And now we go into the picks and predictions. Pulling out my lovely notes here. All right, we're not going in any order, okay? I'm just how I wrote down the show, what I saw, what I got online, and everything like that. But we're gonna go work our way from the bottom of the list all the way up to the finals of the tournament. But we have the Triple Threat Intercontinental Championship match: Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. Oh, I was gonna pick Sami, but I feel like this is Chad's time, and with this new bad Chad, I think we're gonna get Chad Gable winning that championship with the assistance of either Otis, or Otis turns on him, or the Creed brothers coming out, and we create that new stable with Chad Gable, and he gets rid of the Alpha Academy. So something's going to happen here, but I feel like Chad is going to get that championship, and we're going to get another Sami Zayn Chad match down the road. But I'm going for Chad. I am going for Chad. Bad Chad is here, and Bad Chad is rad. We have the Women's World Championship, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. I'm going with Becky Lynch on this just because I don't want Liv Morgan to get that championship, but I feel like part of me feels like that's going to happen, that Liv Morgan's going to get it, but I am picking Becky Lynch just because I don't want Liv to get it. The Undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes is retaining, but we're going to get a banger of a match. If these two going at each other on the mic, these two are going to give it all in that ring. Brother, they are. And I think Logan Paul is going to earn Cody's respect at the end, and Cody's going to be like, all right, you proved to me who you are, Logan, but next time, man. And we're going to get Cody riding off in the sunset. The next up, we have the Queen of the Ring final, Lyra versus Nia Jax. I'm picking Nia Jax for the win. She needs something. She's been on a tear, and, you know, she wants to go to SummerSlam and she wants to win a championship there and everything like that. So with the Queen of the Ring, I think Nia Jax would benefit more, but it was really cool to see Lyra move up that fast in the bracket. So shout out to Lyra. I hope she doesn't get lost in the mix, but she has proven herself in this tournament. Then into the King of the Ring final, Gunther versus Randy Orton. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. When this tournament was announced and he said he was going to be in it, Gunther is going to be our King of the Ring. It's inevitable. It has to happen. Randy doesn't benefit from it. He's already a legend. He's already the legend killer. He is Mr. Randy Orton. He doesn't need the King of the Ring, but Gunther does. So getting a King Gunther, that's fucking scary. That man's ego's already fucking huge, man. And those are my picks and predictions for the show. The King of the Ring, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament coming to an end, and this show, the PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. Tell me what you think. And what I love about picks and predictions is I love to be more wrong than right, because when I'm wrong, that means it's not that predictable. When I'm right all the time, very predictable. So there you go. That's it. That's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you to everybody who's been listening and rocking with me. And I apologize for going to video, going to audio, going to video, going to audio. It's just that I've been trying to establish a new studio, and every time I try it, something happens and something gets in the way of that. So, but here I am right now, telling you some changes are going to be coming soon, and I appreciate everybody rocking with me here at a Paper Saber Universe. A lot of content is written out, and a few new things are in the works, so just hang tight there. We're going to go to the next level with the Paper Saber Universe, and we're going to keep rocking with the New World Podcast. All right, y'all, drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Jax is going to the finals.